Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another installment of my Legendary Weapon Review series. This series offers practical insight into a weapon's functionality, whether it's a best in slot item and must be used as much as possible, or just used in specific scenarios, or just suitable for dismantling to improve your other weapons. I'll efficiently discuss my suggested PvE god rolls and the content that benefits from this weapon. Since these recommendations stem from my viewpoint, feel encouraged to experiment with various combinations to discover the setup that suits your personal style of play. Now let's delve into today's legendary weapon review, highlighting the Word of Crota Void Hand Cannon. Starting in Season 22, you can find this weapon in the Crota End Raid. After acquiring 5 weapon patterns, you gain the ability to craft this weapon within the Throne World, providing you have the ability to level it up and fully customize your potential god roll. This Void Hand Cannon is a solid choice if you're seeking to complement your seasonal artifact, as in Season 22 you have the ability to stun Overload champions using the Hand Cannon perk. I'd like to briefly discuss the overall impression of the weapon, as the Word of Crota provides a smooth shooting experience with a large amount of damage output when you're used in the mid to close range combat. It synergizes very well with Void builds that need a hand cannon to fill that slot you've been missing. The strong perk pool options really help with the build crafting for this weapon also. There's so many options. For this weapon's ultimate PvE god roll setup, I'd recommend focusing on the following primary perks. To start with, we have Dragonfly. Precision kills create an elemental damage explosion, dealing damage that matches the element of the weapon over a 4.5 meter radius. Explosions inherit the weapon's combat damage scaling, so more ad clear assistance for the hand cannon's slow rate of fire is always a nice bonus. A quick side note, if you need more sustainability, you can also switch in Repulsor Brace for the overshield when defeating void debuff targets, which can be easily applied from the second perk, Destabilizing Rounds, as this perk imparts the ability to apply Volatile to other adversaries within a 6.5 meter radius around the target, upon securing a weapon kill. This attribute can be effectively combined with Void subclasses or exotic armor pieces to enable a cascade of explosions when addressing and eliminating substantial number of red bar enemies. Notably, the absence of the Destabilizing Rounds will result in efficiency and effectiveness while clearing red bar targets. So that's 2 forms of AoE explosions, let's make it 3, with the origin trait of the Cursed Thrall. This perk activates after defeating a target with a melee attack, as your final blows of this weapon cause the target to explode for a short duration. This will allow for a chaining of explosions, along with the other 2 perks we have also. As you can tell, this weapon really likes to explode on final blows, so Ad Clear is its specialty over other hand cannons as they may focus on high HP target destruction. Incorporating the secondary perks, while they're not mandatory, they can significantly enhance the overall feel of the weapon. For the barrel slot, I'd recommend Hammer Forge Rifling. This perk offers an excellent increase to range. Pairing with the magazine slot, I recommend Accurized Rounds. This basic magazine enhancement focuses on extending your weapon's capabilities. For the weapon mod slot, I'd recommend opting for a minor mod modification, resulting in an increased damage output to red bar enemies, which pairs really nicely as the main role of the hand cannon would be ad clear. Then to complete your weapon's customization, add a range masterwork, which increases the firing range. This enables your shots to cover longer distances with greater efficiency. The increased range is a valuable addition to your arsenal, allowing you to engage targets more effectively. Regarding the content where I suggest utilizing this weapon, let's briefly discuss it. Seasonal activities. Everything but boss damage. Clear those ads easily. Vanguards. Yep, red bar enemies, bosses, whatever, you can just smash it no problem. Gambit matches. It's not bad for this weapon as you can do both PvE and PvP really well, so give it a try. For Lost Sectors and Grandmaster Nightfalls, it's recommended to use this weapon for stunning Overload champions and then ad clear. Raids, only ad clear. Please don't do boss damage with this. PvP. This weapon can do pretty well in PvP with the perks Rangefinder and Sword Logic. As a Guardian kill will get you 25% damage buff with Sword Logic, and Rangefinder will assist with your aim down sight's effectiveness and faster projectile speed. Therefore, is utilizing this weapon recommended? I'd say yes. This weapon's ability to clear red bar targets with chain explosions is very nice. But you may find better options for high level content that would beat out this weapon for other hand cannon slots, but definitely give it a try and see how you like it. So there you have it, quick rundown of a legendary weapon. You might have started watching this video with the question of whether to scrap or actually even use this weapon. I understand the difficulty in managing weapons in your storage, since my vault is always full. I could genuinely relate to the uncertainty and the frustration it brings. Hope this video provided valuable insights. Now take this weapon for a test drive yourself. If you've learned something new, please consider hitting the subscribe button and sharing your opinions below. Remember Guardians, the universe is vast and your power is limitless. Keep exploring and I'll see you in the next adventure.